Hey everybody, this is Dani here, otherwise known as the Grow Girl. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you are new. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you some tips on planting strawberries. So this is really the best time of year to get them planted, between late fall and winter. That way they get their roots established before they are ready to bloom in the spring or summer, depending on your variety, and set out fruit. I'll give you guys some tips on planting strawberries as I show you how I'm planting mine, but the main thing I want you to consider is the variety of strawberry. There's really three main types of strawberries, and there's a lot of different varieties in each type, which I'll explain further, and you want to make sure you get the right variety for your environment. As always, if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'd love to have you here every week with me. You can also check me out at the Grow Girl Texas on Instagram. Okay, y'all, let's get started. So the first thing, I just wanted to give you a quick peek at my strawberry bed I planted last year. I had interplanted with my lettuce and they all did very well. This year I decided to incorporate some more flowers. So I planted some yarrow, some marigolds, and some camellia, and they've all done very well together. So you can see in my bed here, I have some of my propagated strawberries from the summer are still doing okay, and I had some that died out, so I'm going to plant some new ones. And then this year I also decided to incorporate some strawberries into my pollinator garden just to see how they would do. You can see this one is actually setting out fruit. I think it's a little confused, but I think all the shade provided by the flowers has really helped the strawberries do well here over the summer. So I'm hoping that they're going to continue to do well into the springtime. So we'll see. So as you can see here, these are the bare root plants. When you order strawberries, you're not going to plant strawberries by seed. It is incredibly difficult. You're going to order bare root plants. So this is how they will come to you. I know they look super sad looking. They're very wilted looking, but I promise you, you get them planted and within a few days, you'll start to see some green poking through. When you are first planting your bare root plants, add a little bit of fertilizer down at the bottom where the root will come. It will help them get established a little bit better. And then you're gonna wanna fertilize them again in February and May. Okay, so just a quick introduction on the three main types of strawberries. You have June-bearing, ever-bearing, and day-neutral strawberries. June-bearing are the most popular, and as the name implies, they will set out a fruit harvest in June for roughly 2 to 3 weeks. They are the largest type of strawberry, and they also produce runners after they are done blooming and setting out fruit so that you can propagate them and grow more for the next year. They don't typically produce a big harvest, maybe the first 1 to 2 years, but after that they will set out more fruit as they're more established. This is actually the type of strawberry that I am growing that does best in the South, best in South Texas, and the actual variety that I am planting are Chandler strawberries. The next type of strawberry are ever-bearing. So these set out to harvest typically in the spring and again in the fall in a milder climate. So, for where I live in South Texas, they're actually not going to do very well because the summers are way too hot. They will get destroyed here. And then the last variety, probably the least popular, are day-neutral strawberries. These will actually set out fruit all year depending on the temperature. They will set out fruit anywhere between 35 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit as long as the temperatures stay within that, but they do produce the smallest strawberries, so they tend to be less popular because of that. So another couple of quick tips on growing strawberries. You want to set them apart so they have enough room to grow and produce enough fruit. So I am planting by the square foot gardening method, which means I will plant one strawberry plant per square foot, so they're getting about 12 to 18 inches apart. So another thing, when the temperatures start to drop over the winter, is you want to keep your strawberries mulched to keep them warm. Strawberries get the name because traditionally it's always been used to use straw to insulate them, as well as keep the strawberry fruit off the ground so that they don't mold, but you can use anything you want. One last thing to consider is perhaps planting a companion plant with your strawberries to help keep away pests and disease, and my favorite are marigolds. All right, y'all, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.